Well, it has been a very cold week, typical to January. And as we take a look out toward the mid part of the month, I'm sure many are curious to see if we're going to have any warmer temperatures come our way, if we're going to have any snow come our way. Right now, we have a fairly wavy jet stream. You've got this huge ridge of high pressure off the west coast, and we have these dips in the jet stream along the east coast that have been bringing in the colder air. Now, as we continue out into the weekend, temperatures do actually moderate a little bit. We get this very weak little ridge. I mean, nothing warm, but at least we're back to average. However, as we head through next week, we do have more shots of chilly air that are going to be coming through. Then it looks like maybe more of a bigger chilly pattern will set up as we head into the mid to late part of next week. But even though this looks very dramatic, temperature wise, it doesn't look like we're going to have a ton of really cold air. We're not talking record breaking cold. In fact, over the next 7 days, temperatures are pretty close to normal. We're going to be bouncing around the 30s. Saturday is a little chillier due to a weather system coming through. Then Tuesday, same story. Behind our next system on Tuesday, we've got a shot of slightly chillier air, but it doesn't look to compete with what we're dealing with currently. And then once we hit the end of next week and we go out into the full third week of January, the eastern half of the U.S. continues to trend chillier than normal, especially getting into the mid-Atlantic, the Carolinas, and even parts of the deep south. For New England, our chances for below normal temperatures are actually not great. I mean, we're right about here, so we're trending closer to normal than we are to extreme cold. Not much changing in general. And as far as precipitation, this is actually swapped a little bit, so this is interesting. Some of the long-range forecast models hinting at more active weather continuing across the south and possibly up the east coast. There might be some hints of something coming, but in the near term, it's looking very dry. And the drought monitor updating today showing we continue to chip away at the drought situation. Mid-Atlantic is still the worst of us here across the eastern U.S. But across western Mass, we are still clinging to severe drought. I know drought is something typically not talked a lot about in the wintertime, or maybe not thought about a lot. We think about it more in the summer season. But we still have severe drought across most of Hampden County, a good chunk of Hampshire, eastern Franklin County, Berkshire County actually doing the best now that they are back to abnormally dry conditions. So we can actually use the precipitation, rain, snow, whatever. There's a huge storm system bringing a truckload of it, but to the deep south, it is not coming up our way. Our futurecast showing blustery conditions continuing tonight. Clouds linger in the Berkshires. Then tomorrow, everybody gets a little bit of sun. Breezes come down, but it is still a breezy day. Cloud cover will increase Friday evening. Scattered snow showers come through overnight and will linger Saturday morning. Not much for accumulation, maybe some coatings out there. Might have a few slippery spots if you're headed out early. We're dry Saturday afternoon, and we have more sunshine coming in for Sunday, with temperatures staying fairly close to average. In fact, even a little bit above it. Tuesday, another cold front comes in with a flurry chance, but that's it. Dry weather is back through the end of the week, but there could be something brewing maybe for next weekend. Back to you.